Katrina always sends a copy of the notes she makes to her client before the reading, so there is a date and time stamp on them. Her notes are becoming quite famous. Why don't we take a listen?
I'm going to come over here, and here's Debbie. She's part of our tribe. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
I'm
That
so
was a
glad.
great reading. That was a fabulous reading.
Oh, I try to make sure that they're all fabulous. And yours, let me let everybody see who your beautiful baby is coming in.
Oh,
Ta-da! I see that it'll keep us in there. And looking at the photo, I didn't have this before. I want to let everyone to know that I got female right off the bat was feminine energy. And there's something special about this young lady because in her notes and here, because I tried to make sure that I put them all together. Oh, did you see that heart down at the bottom that looks like a paw? Do you
yes.
recognize that?
Well, we had her footprint in play.
Okay. Does it have a little bit? Does it have a little bit of a up at the top? This little dimple.
Yes.
Okay, I tried to draw the dimple or whatever it was because it kind of looks like a heart, but I could see the paws in there. And when she showed it to me, and I even feel like some of the nail engraving, and I tried to draw that too, that the nail part was in there too. And that is because of the vision of her being there when that occurred. And once again, when the soul is already separated from the body and they're still there with you and feeling you and you going from the head all the way to her tail when you were saying goodbye.
Yeah.
It's a very hard thing, but our fur babies are our family, and I don't care what anyone says about it. They have our souls. They're there for us. Now, another thing that was unique to this is that I sent you over my notes, but I had to take a nap because I got up at 6 this morning. I gave everybody, and everybody got their notes quite early today. And when I was done, I took me a nap. I woke up and I had and I sent everybody a photo. I have cracks and like canine enough to where they could have been puncture wounds in my tongue. Not that they were in pain. It's just that when I brushed my tongue, and I'm hoping everybody else does when they brush their teeth too, um, it was like, what the hell's that? I had to separate my tongue, and you could definitely see the marks. I believe that with all my heart that I was manifesting her, and she is full of kind of personality, so you would know that. And I also know that she was experiencing really bad seizures. And, seizures, you could bite down on yourself or the jerking that was occurring. I feel like it was a way of being able to let you know that it was her. And the more you think about it, dogs do have cracks in their tongues.
Yes, they do.
I'm just realizing that I got kitty cats and they're really rough, but
Yeah, there's a difference in what you were describing and what was on her tongue. Her tongue was really smooth. So, but when she'd have a seizure, of course, first thing I did was check her tongue to make sure it was still there. And, she had bitten it a few times, but no blood.
nope, I didn't have no blood, didn't have no pain or anything. I just had the marks. And I sent you the photo, which was weird. And I don't got them now.
Yeah, they're gone.
I looked at that too. I was just wondering. It was weird. So we'll put it up on later. But, she told me that it was very weird because I felt like it. And she gave me the vision of Winnie the Pooh and the honey jar.
Well, her name was Honey.
Okay. Look at me so extra. I didn't know I was doing a name. I thought maybe she loved honey or something. But when I saw the honey pot,
Honey. Yeah.
she says that you save us. Do you notice she said us more than one?
Yes. right after she passed, like 5 weeks later, another one of our dogs passed. So, and we got them both. I got one from the Humane Society, or the pound, whatever's up there, and the other one.
It's real small.
No, she's not small.
I got, yeah, she's back to being real small.
She was like 8 weeks old or 9 weeks old when I got her.
Okay, all right, thank you, because I saw a very small one at this particular time. She's coming back. I want to let you know that this one's already on her way coming back, and so she's back. I want to let you know, keep an eye on like in between the size of Rhodey's dog. I don't know. Rhodey's dog, JJ, is a medium size small. I'm hoping that you, and the size of a Chihuahua. That's the size that I'm seeing the two of them in. And I don't know why, but I think it's also going to be in the black category.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe with a little bit of white on the top of the ears, just like a little bit of a dusting. So keep an eye out on her because she's coming back.
Ooh.
So,
I hope she comes back to me.
It's coming back to you, sweetheart. You know you.
Years. Wanted to be well.
Different body, different effects. So I just want to let you know that that won't occur. And there was a time of mercy. So I want to let you know that the decision that you had made was the right decision. Notice that she said that her body isn't going to be doing that anymore. It gave up. And there's just things that we can't do anything about. I don't know why, but I feel like there's some kind of a protein or something that might have occurred because she didn't always have these. Is it a development?
She started having them when she was probably between 6 and 8 months old. And then,
okay,
you know, she was only, she was just short of 2 years old. Wow.
There's something about a protein. I know that that's weird. I don't know how to explain it because I love science. I just don't know the chemistry set up about it. It's almost like it was developed. You know, I don't feel like it was born with. I feel like it was developed, and I'm not quite sure how epilepsy or people that have these kind of violent effects, but it does feel like it was developed and not born with. So that's pretty interesting for
now I wonder where it came from.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to get a direction. It kind of feels like maybe outdoor influences. Okay, I know this is odd. I don't know, but I'm going to share with it. It's almost like it has something to do with construction, like concrete or the powder that goes in the concrete. It feels like it has something to do with a ground up kind of powder, a silica or of making. So does your area, by any chance, whether you drive, walk, or whatever, was there a construction of where they would mix the concrete or a place of doing some kind of, that's what it feels like something to do with a additive.
Yeah. You know, I don't really know. We didn't have anything like that in our backyard, but I was thinking for my other dog that passed, that she had gotten a mushroom or something because it came on like this and bam, she was gone.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just letting you know that that's what I think that occur. And when you try to go back 3 years ago, and every daily, who would know? But I'm going to check to see if there's something that has to do with an additive that is put into concrete or making of such plaster that could be airborne and like give a cancer of some kind. That's basically what I feel like was done. So, and being a dog, he probably was sniffing everything. It's nothing you could have done. It was environmental, in my opinion. And you've been wondering, so no wonder she's let you go.
What about mold? What could it have been, a mold? Because we had like super old trees, and we had one that fell down, and all the dogs used to jump off it like it was a.
That definitely could be, because that's an additive, something that I see in the air, and mold does look like a powder.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely correct. I do. It works both ways. I just saw the vision, and that was the closest that I come up with, was like mixing concrete, because I saw this debris. So it could be. That's definitely. And let's face it, mold can do a whole lot of different things.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's it. I think that's it. So you had an idea. You were wondering, and she was bringing us where we could talk it through. Yes, they do talk. I know. I realize that word seems a little odd, but we do. We do talk to them. Just like when you look at them and they give you that eyebrow, and you just know that they love you, or I did something wrong. We communicate.
Right.
And she loves that. It was in the brain. Her body shake, but no more. She says she loves you, Mammy. I
Oh,
believe you call her. I believe you said, "Come here, Mommy," or you would talk and say,
all the time.
yes, because she said, "Mammy," and I'm supposed to tell you she still sleeps in the bed with you. Because first, what she does is she puts her paws on the side to see what kind of mood you're in first before she steps up, and she comes up like half the body, and then if you don't say nothing, she lets the back end of her come up. Do you recognize that stance?
Yes.
Because they're still there. They still are. And these are things that I would never have known without her. And she wants you to know that she says she loves you. She says thank you. And there's something about her bowl. Did you put it aside or something to like save her bowl
Her bowl.
or
No,
a bowl?
they shared their bowl of food. All five of them shared one bowl of food. They were so good.
Is there by any chance? Well, no, it looks like it's all. But would she be the first one that would be eating?
Probably yes.
Okay, I just see that it's hers, and that's why I thought something special of having to share it with everybody else, but her being the first one. Just want to let she brought up the bowl, and I swear that is it metallic?
It was, yeah.
Okay, I just see it looking at it, and then I believe that she was also the last one to go to the bowl to make sure everything was gone.
Yeah.
She says, "Thank you." Is there anything that I might be able to answer, or that I wasn't able to convey, Debbie?
When she was after she had her seizures, she would do this. Yeah,
Go
that.
in circles.
But she would go through the house, you go through the house and you go through the room. She'd come out of the room, go into the kitchen, go around the island, go back in the kitchen, go back in the living room, go back in the bedroom. I mean,
I
just
know exactly what it was. It was to get herself familiarized with her, because it wasn't familiar again. The smells.
when she'd have her seizures, when she'd come out of her seizures, she would be
Yes.
blind. She would run into the walls and
No
run
one, and I just want to also let you know that she still does all of this. There's I'm seeing a yellow room or like a cream color room. It's smaller. What about your bathroom? Or most of all, I really want to go to like a utility room. Is that got yellow in it?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
I feel like she goes there a lot. It's familiar. The smells are the same. It reminds you of, because I don't think that you put a lot of perfume on. Yours is from your clothes. And this reminds her of you. So I want to let you know that I see her in this category around that area too. um it's kind of like her rebooting when she was after she had her seizure, trying to figure out where she is. And the first thing, it's like sonogram, I think I'm saying that, or being echolocation. It's very odd. Her body went through a definitely reboot situation, and it just gave up on her. But when she comes back, she's not going to be in that category.
Good.
Keep an eye for her.
It might be a while. I live with my mom, and she's saying no more dogs, but that's what I said after our third one. So
Well, that's probably why she's coming back as a little one, because
yeah, my mom doesn't want a big dog.
yeah, your mom wouldn't be able to say no this time, because she's going to have this little fluffy face.
Oh, okay. Thank
I
you.
hope that you're so welcome, Debbie. And I hope that it was able to give you a connection, let you know that they're all around. And she loved you just as much as you loved her.
Well, it was hard to tell, because she was never right after like the first seizure. She acted like she wouldn't like to touch her. She didn't like to be, she wasn't a touchy-feely kind of dog.
Yes.
She was before the seizure, but after she never wanted to be touched. I had to give her medicine every morning and every night. I used CBD. Nothing worked. So it was just going to be one of those things that she wrote it out as long as she could, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I mean,
you you did what was best for her.
yeah.
And that's what she said. So regardless of what you were going through, and I heard that you couldn't take it anymore. But it was in the mercy of her, and that's
Take her going through that anymore. The whole ritual was just so traumatic and scary, and I'm just glad. I hope she knows I loved her a lot.
yes, she did, because she said it. She said it, and here's your notes. Those are everybody's notes. There's the little picture of her little paw.
Yep. And I got it here, because she was still up in where I was living before, and I was worried I wasn't going to get that plaque because, when you break up with somebody, you don't have that much contact. But he was nice enough to send it to me and let me have it.
That's fabulous. I'm so glad she brought it up. And you're my forever friend. Always are.
Always.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Can I just say, hey, Debbie, you look gorgeous, and it's good to see you. And thank you so much, Valerie, Katrina, and I. We're very grateful to you for everything you do for us. I wanted to tell you that.
Thank you so much.
I love you guys so much. And next time we have you on, you'll have your how does your shirt fit? Fit good?
It fits. I forgot to wear it.
That's okay. It's Candy is today. You don't have to wear that without being on the show.
Okay.
You look fabulous, sweetheart.
It fit really good.
Okay, good. I'm so glad. All right. You have a blessed day. We'll be seeing you soon. Happy Thanksgiving. And I know I'll be seeing you next week, right?
I'll be there.
Bye, sweetie.